I've noticed recently on my channel that I have not been getting as many views as I need in order to keep this thing really going. So today, in order to remedy that, I've decided we're gonna do something illegal. Live on air, I'm going to commit a crime so atrocious that I'm not positive I'll even be able to keep the channel after this. So stick around for that illegal bit as we make a cocktail called the Painkiller. We are doing crimes. Let me tell you about this cocktail before we get too deep into it. It was created by a woman named Daphne Henderson. Now, Daphne Henderson owned a bar called the Soggy Dollar Bar. Why is it called the Soggy Dollar Bar? Because. What if that's how I ended it? No, basically, it's on this little place called Jost Van Dyke, this little island. There's no place for ships to get in there. So in order to get to the bar, you gotta jump ship. You gotta jump right off there. And what happens, of course, is if you get wet, the contents of your pocket also gets wet. And thus, if you are planning on paying for anything in cash, who does that anymore? You show up on this beach, pull out your soggy dollars because you've just been in the water. And now you pay for your drinks with soggy dollars. So this place is called the Soggy Dollar Bar. Well, in 1970, Daphne decides it's time. We need a cocktail. We're gonna make a cocktail. Well, what are we gonna call this cocktail? We're gonna call it the Painkiller. What are we gonna put in it? It's gonna be similar to another very, very famous cocktail called the Pina Colada, but it's gonna have more depth. But what happened? Just like all great ideas, somebody else that was better at advertising, it came in, swooped in, stole the idea. Maybe she sold it to him. I don't know the whole story. This is one of those we were all drinking, having a good time stories. A group called Pussers came in and they said, that's ours. Oh, you made that? We want that. We're gonna have that. They put a lot of money into getting some trademarks put onto this cocktail. So much so that they owned the trademark to not only the drink, but also using the term painkiller for anything involving drinks. And at one point, they got a bar in New York called Painkiller. They got it shut down. Not just taking the name away, shut down. They didn't get it totally shut down. It was all the legal fees that they were putting this poor bar through. But still, they said, okay, everybody line up. Who owns a bar in New York? Not so fast, Painkillers. Not you. It doesn't matter. Anyway, that's how we came to be at the Painkiller. And that's today the illegal thing we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be making a painkiller, but I'm not gonna make it with any of the real ingredients. Some of the real ingredients. I'm gonna be changing enough of the ingredients that technically this is an illegal version, and maybe at some point, Pussers will come for my channel. If one day I'm just not here, blame Pussers. For cocktails like this, you would think a blended cocktail is the way to go. Not for the Painkiller. We want to shake it. So get your shaking apparatus ready. First ingredient that shouldn't be going in here. This is not just coconut cream. No, this is salted coconut cream. I'm breaking the law, baby. I'm going big time. I am on the lam at this point. Woo-hoo-hoo, boy, we are in some trouble. Once we take this first step, it's all downhill. I'm a criminal. I probably can't vote anymore. Dang. Go ahead and put in 1 ounce of some salted coconut cream. If you want to know how I make my salted coconut cream, check this little link right here. I think it's here. Or maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. Check one of those links. Normally, this cocktail calls for 4 ounces of pineapple juice. No, thank you. I'm a criminal now, baby. I'm breaking the law. So instead, I, like an absolute ne'er-do-well, like a scofflaw and a scallywag, I'm putting in 2 ounces of some pineapple juice. That's not going to be enough pineapple to get us all the way through. To supplement, we're going to be putting in some pineapple gum arabic syrup. If you want to know how to make that, follow one of these links. All this is sweetened pineapple juice or sweetened pineapple syrup with some gum arabic, so it's going to give us a whole mouth-coating flavor. It's more in-depth flavor of pineapple. We already put some pineapple juice in here. We want to put just a little bit more. We want to put in 1 ounce of pineapple gum syrup. This cocktail calls for orange juice. Now, normally, what kind of orange juice would we put in here? Regular. Not today, pals. No, no. Once you break one law, this is like a gateway drug at this point. Once I've broken one law, I'm breaking every law. We're going to be putting in some blood orange juice. Breaking the law, breaking the law. We need 1 ounce of some blood orange juice. I even look like a criminal now. I'm splattered in blood. This is where we really start breaking laws. Before this, it was all kind of fun and games. I could take back everything I've said to this point right now. I could say I'm sorry, and I will use the real Pusser's rum. I don't think Pusser's rum is the best choice for the painkiller. What do I think is the best choice for a painkiller? Frickin' Smith & Cross. This is the stuff for a painkiller. If you want to make a delicious, interesting, big rum flavor on a painkiller, you're going to want to get yourself a bottle of Smith & Cross, and you're going to want to put in 2 ounces of Smith & Cross. The moment this goes in, I really have broken one of the most important laws that we have. Copyright. Done. And I'm still calling it a painkiller. This is scary. Take a bunch of ice. Throw it in. I'm a criminal now. Might as well wear the jumpsuit. Learn how to make toilet wine. You know, the moment I get into a prison, I'll be put on toilet wine. I really think that I would be very good at making toilet wine. So if any criminals are watching this right now, and you know that I'm coming into prison, and you need somebody in your gang to make prison wine, we want to give this a big, big shake. It's already a pretty thick cocktail, so a big shake. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I probably gotta right now, since I know I'm going to prison, I gotta get my guns going. So this is a good time to get that going. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Make my scariest face while I do it. Nobody's messing with that guy. We're gonna throw this one into a hurricane glass. Notice I left a little spot up here. That's not for nothing. In fact, that is for something. What are we gonna put in there? A second illegal rum, baby. Boom! Take that, the man. We're gonna be in a full shootout by the end of this. We're gonna take some Karuba rum. This is a great rum for any topping of anything. It's so very, just smells good. I don't know, I was gonna come up with a $5 word, but it just smells good. We're gonna top this off with a little Karuba, a little nutmeg right there. You see this nutmeg? We're gonna microplane it. So take your 1 unit of nutmeg and throw this here. Let's bring a nutmeg cam. I think that means something on different websites. Well, my friends, hopefully when they throw me in prison, you will all write me. Maybe some of you will come and see me in the joint, in the slammer. Hopefully you won't forget all about me. I don't know how many years it is when you break copyright law and decide that you don't follow their man-made laws. You are a sovereign citizen of this bar, and in this bar, we do not follow Pusser's rum's edicts about what kind of rum we can put in our painkiller. May everybody leave me alone in the shower. Cheers. Oh, those Pussers don't even know what they're missing. This stuff, excellent. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That is one of the greatest cocktails that there is. I'm gonna die in prison. If you like this show at all, let me just do this. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. We will do more illegal things surely in the future, but your comments, your liking, your subscribing, and your sharing super help out the channel. Thank you so much, and I will see you in prison.